Yo, what is up, stream? Today, today we're doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I haven't done this in a solid couple months, perhaps. But, some new cards have dropped from here and then, and, I was kind of interested in one certain deck. Here, let me go ahead and claim my gems. And that deck is, as you could probably guess from the thumbnail, and don't expect me to ever say these cards right either. The Nouvelle deck. Nouvelle? No, Novelle? Novelle? Yeah. Yes, this beautiful deck right here that has this is a deck like I have secretly always wanted to run for one reason. And even way back then I tried to make like a Hungry Burger deck just because, I wanted to make just a funny meme deck around like cooking implements, right? Because I always get on these train of thoughts. I'm like, if I were to make a deck based on my like living style, how could what kind of deck would I run? And I have these fun little thoughts every now and then. And I was really into culinary for a while. Little known fact, went to college for it. Went to college for culinary, and I consider myself a culinary man. And I was like, you know what? I would probably run a deck like this, right? Because that's what I went to school for. And there's never been a good like quote unquote food deck, I guess, until it just now until up until this point, right? And so now we have the Nouvelle cards. I'm gonna call them that just because, if I'm already butchering the names, I might as well make it easy for me to pronounce. Poissonnière de Nouvelle. We got that card, and then we got all these ritual based cards off of this one. And so yeah, it's a ritual deck, which I honestly have never really played ritual decks. So it's a little bit interesting. This is a deck I'm not going to say came up with, because let's be honest here. I kind of just straight up went on like masterduel.com and Control-C, Control-V right on here. But I would have liked to make a few changes to, kind of make it my own. But for now, we got, just basic stuff. Just one Maxi, because, I would like to be toxic, but not that toxic. We got 3 Diviner of Heralds, 3 Ashes, 2 of the Kashtirias. I've still yet to ever play Kashtiria cards because, I've been out of the loop for quite a hot minute. And just before I go on, if you don't know, this deck is kind of more involved around countering what other people play. So I like to call it more of like a counter deck. So it's good going second. I could go first. You can make it work, but for the most part, I would say it's a better deck going second. So that's why we have a bunch of like first turn cards such as Imperm, Ash, Diviner of Herald, which isn't going to get used for that reason because it's not a, never mind, Maxi, Kashtira, Nibiru. And then we have the 3 cards. So basically all of these cards are like, hey, add a recipe. Add a recipe ritual spell to the hand, so you can be able to summon these, and then they can get these back with new monsters, and they kind of build up to each other. So the whole premise of the deck is, to get it out. They have neat little effects like this one. We'll kind of start from the bottom. You can excavate let's start at the beginning. You can ritual summon this card with a recipe card. If this card is special summon, notice that. So even if you don't use a ritual card to get this guy out, you can still activate its effect. You can activate the top 5 cards of your deck, and if you do, add 1 excavated Nouvelle card to your hand. Also shuffle the rest into the deck. And then when a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, I can quick effect tribute this card and 1 attack position monster on either field. And if you do, special summon 1 level 2 or 3 Nouvelles ritual from your hand or deck, and they can all just kind of climb. So you could go to the 2, and then the 2 would go to a level 3 or 4, and then the level 3 would go to a 4 or 5. This one is this 4 would go to 5 or 6. This one will go to 6, and then this one can summon Hungry Burger. Interesting, right? You're like, why would you ever want to summon Hungry Burger? Well, this is an Omni negate. Like straight up, you place it on the field, boom, negates everything. Pretty neat, right? This card is summoned by the effects of a Nouvelle monster. You contribute as many monsters as your opponent controls as possible. Notice how it's tribute too. It's not destroy, it's not banish, it's tribute. So stuff that would destroy, banish, yada yada yada, boom, negates. That's phenomenal. The tribute part, great. Also, quick effect, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls, tribute it, and if you do, special summon one Hungry Burger. Now, why would you ever want to summon this card? This card's pathetic, right? 2000 attack, 1850 defense, no effects. Absolutely no effects. So why would you ever want to get this card on the field? Well, let's go hop down to read this card. Chef's Special Recipe. It's a counter trap. And it states when a spell or trap card or monster effect is activated while you control a Nouvelle ritual monster, negate the activation, then you can destroy that card if you control a monster that was special summoned by the effect of a Nouvelle monster, right? So if you have a Nouvelle monster, it's a spell or trap negate, and then you can destroy it, right? Now what's that have to do with Hungry Burger? Well, if you keep reading towards its second effect, if you special summon Hungry Burger, you can banish this card from your graveyard, tribute as many monsters as your opponent controls as possible. Now, it does kind of conflict with this, but say this effect gets negated, right? The first effect gets negated, and then you do this, right? Boom. You just get Hungry Burger out and do it all again. Now, you can not chain the effects. So I have tried once before, and it didn't really work. So it is only once per turn, unfortunately. But you can kind of pick and choose what you would like to do. It is more up to you, which is a little unfortunate that you can only do once per turn, or each one of them. You can only use each effect once per turn. Okay, so maybe you can do both. Maybe I was mistaken. So, I mean, that's pretty good, right? I think you can chain them together so the first effect technically can't get negated, right? Since the next effect's in the chain afterwards. All that kind of fun stuff. But then, you know, you just have basic cards like this. I may consider adding more, honestly. Because I have bricked a few times with just opening like 4 rituals and no actual ritual spell, which is a little unfortunate. So I may actually add a little bit more of those. But then you just got cards like these, which make these easier to get back. You'll kind of see how they each work. This one's just adding recipe cards. These are the 2 ritual ones. And the cool thing about these ritual ones too is if you like special summon a specific ritual, like for this one you can add, if you summon this guy with this one, then you can add this card from your deck to your hand. And then if you special summon this guy with this one, then you can change all defense position monsters your opponent controls to attack. So pretty cool, right? Same thing with the kind of this, and this is like interesting. Beast Warrior, you know what? You'll kind of see how it all goes. I'm not really sure what to do with the extra deck. I've seen some people run like the cash tier one, and I don't think I want to, just because the only problem is this states any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. You kind of need these cards to not get banished because they can get themselves back from the grave, so I'm not running it. And apparently like cash tiers are just great, so I have never used them, and so they're just there for now. And then this card I've still yet to figure out how to use. I know you'd use it with this, so I'll show you how that works. This is just so you know, you can send this away to add a ritual card, yada yada yada, with Diviner of Herald. I'm pretty sure you can send one fairy deck from your deck. You can do, and I'm broke, so I don't have this card in the deck yet, but you can do Elder. I'm pretty sure I actually did do it right. I just didn't have this clicked. You can do this, so you can set or get rid of this card with Diviner and then destroy a card. So I would be interested in adding this. Unfortunately, I am broke, and so this is as far as I can get right now. But other than that, you know, they're just basic links. I'm not really sure. I just kind of threw them in there. This does not... The only problem about synchros in this deck is you can only use, like, after you play a certain card, and I can't remember which one it actually is. It's this one. You cannot use monsters you control as material for, you know, extra deck, except for Nouvelle or Petishkill monsters. So that's a little bit awkward sometimes when you play that. But for now, I'm gonna go into probably just one normal mode, just to kind of like showcase it, quote unquote, almost. But I will eventually, probably here soon, after that 1 or 2 games I play in the actual game mode, then just straight up hop back into the ritual and just do stuff like that, because I can get more gems that way, and I like gems. I'm poor. I don't want to spend money on this game, and so I'm also trying to build a Vanquish Soul. I don't really want to go first, and that's kind of scary how he chose to go second pretty fast. But I want to also make a Vanquish Soul. I have no idea what they do either. I just kind of thought the cards looked cool. So that's the only reason why. This is a little scary. Let me do this. All right. And so I'll special summon that with this guy. I may try to say the names, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to do this with that card, because I'm not French. I have no idea how to say it, and I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself if I do. So I'm going to go ahead and add, I'm not sure what's like Optimo right here. I'm gonna go ahead and add you, and I'm gonna go ahead and play you as well, because I am gonna just do this. Now ideally you do want to get this card. I'm gonna go ahead and just get the trap, just cause, and then I could technically link away into Dynamondo, but I am not going to. So this is just gonna have to be the turn for now, and we'll kind of have to see what he plays. Again, a better going second deck, I would think, or I would say, but target contribute it, and if you do quick effect, card summoned the effect of a Novel monster. So I can't activate this as a quick effect, which is unfortunate, but I am still learning the deck. And I really did think extra plus, so he can send one away. That's fine, I think. I honestly thought he was playing Gimmick Puppets by his name being Dark Puppets, but I have no idea what Gimmick Puppets do, and I'm pretty sure I'm okay with not negating this. Interesting that this gets sent away, because this has no graveyard effect. Or maybe I'm capping. Maybe it does. Your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppet. Okay. Interesting. Control with card effects this turn. Interesting. Okay. That is unfortunate that gets hit. Just for that card. That monster is special summoned by a new monster. Special summon. Okay. That's it's not okay, but it's fine. It's not okay, but it's fine. Monk bug. We'll see if is this deck good? No, not really. Is the only flaw of this deck. It's not great. So it's not meta by any means, but it's a fun deck, right? And I do quite enjoy running fun decks. Daru. Fortunately, he didn't have anything to play, and that's an alright draw. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm going to probably select you, and I'm going to probably select you. Yes. So hopefully he chooses this, but it's not the end of the world if he doesn't, because then I will actually get it to my hand and the ritual card for it as well, which is kind of like the double whammy of this effect. I kind of get what I want anyways, and so I'll proceed to use this to summon you, and I'll tribute you, and you'll go to the extra deck, and I can summon you. And I will just go ahead and activate or add this to my hand, since I special summoned this card with the ritual, and I'll activate your effect, and then I will also activate your effect, which just places you in the pendulum zone. So I'll place you back, and then I'll activate top 5. I can use Nibiru if I really wanted to. I think this would be more worthwhile. But I'm going to go ahead and get the field spell. And I think I want to run more field spells, but I'm not entirely like sure. You know what? I might as well get this. I'm not entirely sure how good it is yet. Summon. And then unfortunately, that's kind of it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swing. You might have something. Drowning Mirror Force, huh? Okay, that's interesting. That is quite concerning as well. Let's go ahead and not set that then. And then I'll do this. Return your end phase, target 2 cards, return them to the deck, and then draw. So let's go ahead and return these 2. And then I'll get a draw. This doesn't matter, because they're just at the bottom of the deck anyways. So that was quite unfortunate. That Drowning Mirror Force just, you know, kind of happened. Oh, Blazing Mirror Force. Excuse me. Because I was trying to get the level 2 ritual out, because he does destroy a spell and trap. But, you know, I'll be honest, I probably would have hit the middle one. And I have no idea what the middle one still is, but, you know, it would have been nice if I just decided to spontaneously hit the one on the left, which wouldn't happen. Okay, luckily, it seems like he's bricked right now, and he can't really do anything. That's really not what I would like to have drawn, but that's not okay. Okay, well, so we'll go ahead and do this then. And so I can technically activate Maxi and get a draw from this, but I'm not sure how worth it this is. Also, this is kind of cool in the fact that when I special summon it to his side, I can place it in the extra deck zone, so it kind of locks him up. But let's be honest, the only reason you would do that is links anyways, and you can still use this for a link, which is unfortunate. But it's an interesting effect that you can put it there. So let's go ahead and do this. Unfortunately, I will not get the effect since I am... That's right, I forgot about that. Since I am using this card to summon it. But it is what it is. So let's do this. Let's tribute you. And let's kind of put you back on the field. Now, this does give me a target to use my effects on. And so I'll go ahead and do this. And I'm not sure I want to, but I might as well. Just put you in the other zone. And this is something I'm going to have to learn too. I don't ever play pendulum decks, right? So I always like play something on the far right or left. And I'm going to have to learn to not do that. Ooh, that's interesting. Honestly, I probably just want you anyways. What else can I do? Let's return. Place one ritual and from your hand on the bottom of the deck. I may want to, because I can't summon it anyways. So let's put that down and pick another card up. Ash, that's interesting. Okay. On a card. Okay. So now, you know, I just play it slow. Can't really do anything. End my turn. And then we'll activate this. Let's target you. And then let's target you. And then hopefully I can just draw them another turn. Put those back, and then I will pick up a card. Wow, I mean, it's a pretty great hand right now, but honestly, if my board gets wiped, which is very easy to do, which is another flaw of this deck, it is pretty easy to just simply wipe my field with card effects. Then, you know, it's not great. But almost like the reason I was inspired by this deck too is because I was playing this deck when I didn't have it built in the ritual mode, because it's technically a one of the preset decks you can use, and I absolutely ratioed this kid. Like, he absolutely like played himself by simply attacking, and I was just climbing. But you know, if you have any certain brain cells, how this deck works too, you just straight up don't attack the cards either. That's interesting. So here now lies the problem. And so I guess I can do this. Can I really flip a face down? I can. That's interesting. And then now, since it was normal or special summoned, I can add a card to my hand. Unfortunately, I have no rituals, but what I can do is I can go into Dynamondo, and I can activate your effect. Bring one card on the field, one ritual monster, shuffle them back into the deck. Maybe I should hit the back row instead. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the back row. Let's go ahead and put you back in the deck, and that'll do. And then for now, I guess I should just swing on probably my own card, since he does kind of want that in the graveyard. And then I can place this in the Pendulum Zone. That's funny, I could technically Pendulum summon Kashtira Fenrir, which would be really funny. Wait, does that work like that too? Oh, I can get Ash Blossom. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. Oh, this is a terrible idea, but it's an idea nonetheless. So I can do you. I can do Ash Blossom, which is really funny. I can add another Fenrir. Add you back. Wow, this is really funny. I totally could have used like Maxi and gone all the way up until you. I can still go into you, but I was wanting to go into Baron. That's hilarious, honestly, though. I kind of want to summon you just because I like you as a card. Special summons monster. I think this will be funnier. This is what I was originally going for anyways. But yeah, it's got the potential to be used as a link deck if everything else fails, right? But how often that happens is not often, like, at all, as a matter of fact. So now I'll just go ahead and place you. The only unfortunate part that I've done to myself now is that I can no longer play the ritual spell because I have blocked all my zones. Interesting. I can summon you, though, next turn, which is alright. So I can free up one of my slots. Wow, yeah, I've started. Activate the effect Baron. No. I should technically probably do Dynamondo's effect whenever I can. Probably should have done it there. Okay. Someone give a puppet monster from your deck to the graveyard. That's fine. I'm actually, you know what? Maybe it's not fine. Let's do this. He's already kind of getting bullied anyways by bad draws. Let's bully him a little more. And then let's activate this. So I'll tribute myself. And then let me special summon you, I suppose. It's fine. I would do the level 5, but to add a card to my hand. But I'm not sure I necessarily need to. This also frees up a slot for me, so that's fine. Yep, let's activate this effect. And then just add a card. Yeah, and now I can activate this as well. Add the designated cards to my hand. Yep. Luckily, I kind of get this back. And you can. The good thing about Kashtira too is you can use them as fodder for rituals as well, which is nice. And the thing about Diviner Herald too is if you summon it and it gains levels, you can also use that as fodder. Especially summon this card from your hand. Yep. That checks out. Maybe I should have activated Max C or something. Give me a puppet. For the rest of the turn. You contribute. You contribute all this card, all monsters. I guess I don't really need to. I mean, I can, just to be that guy, but I don't necessarily need to. So you'll activate the effect, and then I'll negate it, which is fine. What's the plan, Stan? He's probably just racking his brain because he's like, yeah, I could totally activate this, but it's not gonna work. Oh yeah, I'm not letting that happen, by the way. Wait. Yeah. So I can activate this. I can do this. Yeah. I could have activated your effect, but then they would have taken Baron, which was not what I wanted to do. I would prefer you not, honestly. But oh my gosh, I can do this to meme him. Let's go. I don't have to use Baron's effect. Huge. Alright, you know, that works out. It works out. Yeah, this is another thing about Master Duel that I was not excited to come back to. These games, like each game, no joke, takes like 15 to 20 minutes now. And it just is terrible. It's long. It's very long. Vuelve la besén. I knew how to. I speak a little bit of French. Give me puppet. I probably should have just activated Max C. Add it to your hand or send it. Yeah. Should have activated Max C, but yeah, let's say no to that because you kind of don't have any other options. Unless you can activate something from the graveyard, which I think he might be able to, but I'm not sure. Let negates and destroy. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this guy kind of got bullied a little bit. Da-doo. So what I can do, though, straight up, is... no, I'm chill. I don't need to activate that. I can Pendulum Summon Fenrir. Bring you out on the field. And now I am just kind of... let's do this, right? Make... oh, I can put it on anybody? That's cool. How much attack do you get? 200. Okay, is that enough to finish? I don't think so. So, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and do this. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get something to finish you off. Let's do Nibiru. Goodbye, Nibiru. You're no longer needed. I'm not even going to bother activating this effect. Let's not waste his time any further. Let's just go ahead and swing. Fenrir. Kill this man. And then I was trying to think if I could end it somehow with... oh, can I? No! I'm going to be short. I wanted to end it with this little guy. Unfortunately, that's not the way it's going to work. Okay. Oh, nice. Also, you can run Mikanko in the new ritual deck. Or event, which is a little annoying sometimes. And I totally could, but I don't think I will. Because, yes, it is very annoying. I do admit. I know half the decks I run are annoying, however. So, yeah, it's really slow, right? It's not one of those decks where you can put a bunch of monsters on the field at one time. So, it's got a really slow kind of build up, and it really is dependent on what your opponent does. And hopefully they don't have negates, which isn't, like, something you can hope for nowadays. Because, like, A deck like that, Gimmick Puppets, like nobody runs that. Oh wow, that's phenomenal. Unfortunately, I only run one. I guess I could run two. I don't think I need to run two, but that was a very interesting draw. You know, I was gonna be like, hey, you know, I'll just wait, right? Because I had to dismantle a few cards to build this deck. And so I was like, you know what, why don't I just wait until something like that happens? So I definitely did craft this. And so that was unfortunate. Add one ritual, then add one from your deck or graveyard whose name is mentioned. I should probably get 3 of these, honestly. Because there are definitely a lot of times when I just can't do anything, which is really unfortunate. Honestly, I don't know why people run 3 of these. I think I'm gonna do 2. Like, I understand the appeal of the card, but until I get somebody to explain to me why it's so good, then I'm just gonna yoink it. What else could I get rid of? I would probably want to get rid of Harpies, and then I'll just kind of run 3 just for more consistency in getting out my cards. But for now, I could probably get rid of a Unicorn. Cashier players be crying that I'm doing that, but I don't care. What I would only really get Elder Entity. Well, let's see. Let's do let's get rid of like basic punks, because punks have evolved to the point where you don't need to run something like this anymore. And then let's go ahead and just copy this. Yep. Let's go back to cook, and let's just make one for the ritual event. So what can't I use? I can't use Cashtira's. That's fine. I can't use Maxi. That's fine. I only limited to 1. It's fine. Can't use you. Can't. Nope. Nope. No. No and no. Okay. So now begs the question, what extra deck monsters can I use? Can I use Elder Entity? Did I spell it wrong? Oh, probably. Because it's probably forbidden. That makes sense. Yes, sir. It does. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at what I can actually use from the extra deck. So Synchro, Exes, Fusion, Ritual, Pendulum, Link. I guess I don't need Pendulum. I could do Cross Sheep. I might as well add a Cross Sheep. I might as well add 3 just to scare people. I don't know what else to really put in. I should probably have gotten rid of rituals. I don't need rituals to be sorted by. Wow, really? Is this all I can run? 2 monsters of the exact same type and attribute. I'm gonna spell a little trap. I might as well, just because. Can't. Not getting any of those out. I could technically get this out. This is interesting, right? I don't know if I would ever run this in an actual deck, but this is interesting, honestly. And then I could do you. Okay. Wow, it's pretty good. Actually, it's pretty phenomenal. Yeah. Okay. I'm never gonna get you out, but yeah, honestly, this would be alright. This would be alright. I'm just gonna leave it at 9 for now. There's no reason to keep adding more. And then, since I think it's already good enough, I'm going to go ahead and just add some extra cards. Just run you as a hand trap. You. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So I'm just gonna save this. and then we'll kind of bring it in. It's pretty similar to the other, or the one in the actual loner decks. If you don't know, this is the one in the actual loner deck. So pretty simple, right? You're running 3 of these. You're only running 1 of these. You're running these instead. I would prefer not to run those. And then you're just running 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Because that's all the extra deck you can actually put in. So copy from my deck. This one. I only like this one now because I can put more hand traps in it. And you don't get hand traps in the lower decks. So we'll actually see how this goes. Oh my gosh, I didn't know Cross Sheep was like a mate you could use. Theoretically, right? Going first isn't terrible. Let's let fate decide. I kind of want to go second. I changed my mind. I want to go second. I really do feel like this is better going second deck, but you know, it definitely can go first. Is the thing. Not a phenomenal hand. I'm really glad I did go second. This is another reason why I wanted to add those 3 preparations of rights. Because when this happens, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm going to have to bank it on my draw. Which, I do have a ton of cards that could theoretically get the ritual card in my hand. Like 12 or so. But if I do a bad draw, that is not no bueno. That is not good. Okay. Wow, he's running a 58? 58 card deck. I guess you can just run pure Dark Magicians. Like, people, the only thing I don't like is people just don't care. Honestly. Oh, wow, yeah, that was a ritual technically, right? Yeah, this is technically a ritual. But people just don't care about the event half the time. They're just like, oh, a ritual event? Dark Magician. Oh, a ritual event? Blue Eyes White Dragon. Even though they do have ritual monsters, so I guess it could work. But the amount of people you see like not or trying to not run the event like specified mechanic is a lot. Like a ton. People just don't want to do rituals. They're just like, nah, chief, I'm good. I'm chill. Okay. Let's cross our fingers and hope this is a good draw. Daddy. Phenomenal. Okay, Raigeki. Goodbye. Okay, then let's set a card. End my turn, because my hand is full of ritual monsters. This is the only other bad thing about this deck. You can brick very easily, and I mean very easily in this deck. But it is still fun. Hopefully I can cook with it. I like the card art too. It is very cool. Like, oh, a little imp demon over a leg of chicken. Yes. That's it. They're just kind of silly. What is he doing, homie? Magician Souls? Yeah. Yeah. Dang. It's just so good. Called by the grave. If only. Man. Look at him cook. Yeah, I really do want to try Vanquish Souls. But again, I am very poor. So I do not. And I was trying to like craft a deck for it. Straight up. Half the deck, or half the cards in Vanquish Souls are just simply URs. It is such an expensive deck to build. Like, you really have to pull a ton on this new banner, I want to say. Speaking of banners, new Fate English event has come out, and I say new, but technically everybody already knows what comes out. And it's the new Gouda Gouda event, and I have been very, very, very tempted to keep pulling gacha, and I really want the new character, and I will eventually get the new character, but I kind of have to wait till payday. I can technically, if I brain it out, I could technically be like, oh, you know, I have the money for it, right? No, I can just get it now, and then I don't have to spend when I do get the Friday paycheck. But I know that's not the best logic in the world. And so it has been a struggle this past day, straight up, because I've really been wanting to summon. Funny. And I've heard, like, it's not, the new servant's not that great. Oh, come on! Brother, give me a ritual. Oh my goodness. Come on. I literally added more cards to make it more consistent for a reason, and I still get hands like this. Sure. Like, just wait. If I do ever draw a single ritual card, I can just cook, because I can get a card out that I need. Yikes. This is rough. But yeah, I heard the new servant's not that great. I don't really care. It's a cool design. I think the servant's cool, and so I want it. It's the only reason. Oh my gosh, this ain't terrible. I can work with this. So I do this. I do this. I do warrior. I do this. It would be forced to make a pretty terrible decision here. And so it's rigged, man. You can't do anything. I'll still be able to summon something. Now, technically, if he was smart, yes, he would add this, because now I summon it, and now it is very easily negatable if he's got, like, imperm or something. Which is highly likely. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because, yes, sir, there it is. That was what I was afraid of. And that is what I honestly should have thought of. I don't know why I assumed he didn't have an imperm. But that's my mistake. Next time it won't happen. Hard. I should have done 2 ritual ones to kind of bait him into it. That's interesting. What? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? What? Okay. That's interesting. I don't know why you did that. You probably just misclicked it, but honestly too, he was probably just activating spell cards for missions. Yeah, honestly, that was a straight up blunder. What I should have done is chosen 2 rituals, and then I could have gotten it out, and then I would have had Chef's special recipe to kind of combat imperm. I mean, he would have doubled with... Ow. He would have doubled with Forbidden Droplets. I'm not sure how that interaction would have worked, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, I love breaking. Alright, let's hope it doesn't happen again. Really doesn't happen again. You know what would be funny, though? If I pull gacha on stream. That would be hilarious. Unfortunately, I couldn't show the screen since it's on my phone. But then I could give you the live reaction and be like, oh, hey, got this. Oh, hey, got this. That would be funny. Unfortunately, I need to show some self-control and not pull the gacha. Don't do gacha, kids. It's bad for you. Okay, this is a better hand. A vastly better hand, as a matter of fact. I can do things with this. That's cool. I didn't know this mate was in the game either. This guy's internet is not great either. Okay, see what I mean? People will always, literally always, still run. People will always just still run Blue Eyes or Dark Magician. It doesn't even matter the event. It really doesn't. I don't know if that's a great Ash Blossom. Okay, apparently it was pretty good. Yeah, alright. Yep, that's it. But people will always, literally always, still run Dark Magician or Blue Eyes. It doesn't matter. Like, Ritual event, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. Fusion, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. Link, Dark Magician, Blue Eyes. Xyz, and so on and so forth. Like, it doesn't matter. They literally promote it, too. They literally want you to keep running these decks. It's okay, I'm fine with going second. Like, even in this ritual deck, why in the ritual deck is there a Dark Magician fusion card, like, allowed? Because they still want people to keep running these Dark Magician decks. Like, this game does not care. It's clearly got a favorite child, and it's not even close. They're like, yeah, these cards make us the most money. See what I mean? It's always blue eyes. It's always blue eyes. I can't escape it. Please, somebody run something else. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing these guards. That'd be really funny, though, if I just had an Ash Blossom in my hand. Unfortunately. Wow, okay, never mind. Alright, well, I can't win in one turn. This deck has no one-turn win possibility. So you know what I will do, though? I'll do this. And then I will pick you. And then I'll also pick you. Yeah, let's go with that. Those are both good options for me. I'd prefer he picks the level 1 if I'm being straight on. Okay. It's not even that good of a deck. People don't care either. Like, these Blue Eyes players have no chill. Like, one thing goes wrong and then they're gone. They're out. Literally, I play one card, Ash Blossom, their one spell, quit. Play a card, quit. Like, honestly, I didn't know playing against Blue Eyes players was so easy. Shee, these kids have no chill. Alright, let's pull with my 200 gems. Watch this. You are. No. I would like a prismatic Nouvelle card, but I know it's not gonna happen. Tragic. What? Oh, look at a free pull. Nice. Watch this. You are. Come on. Oh, I actually do think I... No, I don't. Never mind. Okay. Stake your soul. Oh, yeah. That's edgy. I like it. I didn't even know what cards they added here. Ooh. Waifu deck. Yes, sir. Oh, I can't believe... I forgot they added that. That's hilarious. Yep. That card. Waifu card. Let's go. And then they added trap trick support. Interesting. Alright, let's we go back in. Hopefully it's another Blue Eyes players, because then it's just a free win at that point. Okay, I'm going for the 300 gems. That is the goal. It'll be an easy goal to hit, but you know, I like gems. I really do. Okay, let's try. No, let's go second. I really do prefer going second in this deck. I can go first, but I think if I can help it, I would rather go second. So let's see what he's running. I'm kind of glad I went second. I could still make it work going first, but I don't think I would be able to get out what I wanted to. And I don't even know what would be a good ending first turn board, honestly. As like stupid as it sounds, probably just a level 1 ritual and a trap, and that's it. Honestly, you can't do much on the first turn with this. I think Dynamondo is a really cool card for ritual stuff. Like this is all right because it has something to do with ritual. There's no excuse for. I guess you know it has ritual in its name. This also has ritual in the name. This has ritual in that. That is part of this deck, and it's honestly got almost no purpose, so it's fine. Let's see. What would he like to Ash Blossom? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and choose this, and let's go ahead and choose that as well. Okay. He's choosing. What will you choose? I would prefer you do the level 1. But if you do the other one, I mean, it still works out. I wonder if technically you want to do the rituals, because then you don't draw the actual ritual card for it. But I'll go ahead and do this. So I'll do this. I will do this. That's all well and good. And then I will still play this for the effect. Activate the effect. Let's go ahead and add. Should I do? Let's do the trap. Just cause, and then I'll go ahead and do this. And then I will summon you with you. Okay. That's all good. Place you down. Add the designated card. Yep, I add this. Oh, okay, that was a good play anyways, because I do forget you can just straight up add the ritual from that. And then I'll just put you in the pendulum zone. That's also cool. Okay, I'll place you there. And then... Okay, that's pretty good. That's also pretty good. That's also pretty good. Yep. What should I add? One recipe card. I don't really need one. So let's add you instead. Let's go ahead and... Should I play you? Or should I do you? There's no reason to do you, honestly. So let's... I'll have to get rid of Hungry Burger, but that's fine. Goodbye, Hungry Burger. You would need to be in the graveyard anyways, I'm pretty sure. So I'll use... Okay, I'll stop butchering them. You know, honestly, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and put all these back in my deck. Because I would like to draw any one of those cards, honestly. And then I can technically summon, do Dynamondo. You know what? I may. Let's do this. Oh, wow. I had no idea that's how that interaction could work. Wow, that's phenomenally good. You know what? Let's go ahead and tribute you. Do I have to tribute 2 cards? Okay. I guess I have to choose both. That's interesting. So it would probably be better if he had something on the field. But let's actually put you in defense position. Okay, I'll do this. And then I will do... Let me actually add this. And then I'll activate that. I had no idea that's how that interaction worked. That I can forcibly trigger the effect, basically. Let's do this. I can basically force the effect by... Place 1 ritual. I'm fine. By using that effect to target. Wow, that's actually crazy. That's really good to know, as a matter of fact. Okay. I'll put that in the back of my brain. I don't. I wonder why I couldn't activate that. During your end phase, target 2 cards in graveyard, including a recipe card. Heard. There wasn't a recipe card in the graveyard. Heard. Okay. Yeah, that's actually really cool. I had no idea that's how that worked. Unfortunately, I had to tribute both my cards because he didn't have anything on the field. But it is what it is, I suppose. And I do have 2 negates, which is great. But if he Harpy's Feather Dusters me, that would also be less great. But, you know, it is what it is. Tribute it, you know, ow. What is this doing? Okay, that's fine, I suppose. I have no idea what Guard Mantis would do leading into a combo, but you know, it is what it is. What you trying to do with this said Guard Mantis, huh? Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I expected you to do, if I'm being completely honest here. Okay. So, I do... Daru. That's pretty good. Oh, okay. It's actually really good. Let me go ahead and do this, right? And so I will... Oh. Guard. During your opponent's main phase. Okay, so this is the only thing he's going to be able to activate. Unless he drew Ash, which would be, you know, understandable. Unfortunately, I think I would have to negate that. Oh my gosh, you fool. What are you doing? Now I can activate this guy's effect. I would have been able to anyways, because I would have been able to finagle my way through it. Through it, bruv. But that's very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Yeah, no, go for it. I don't know why you would ever have activated that in this situation, but let's do this. And let's do this. Let's pick you up from the deck. So I will now proceed to go ahead and do this. Do you. Bonk. And special summon you. Can I get Hungry Burger? No, I can't. So what's this for? Yeah. Let's not procrastinate then. Just do this. Bonk, 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 bonk. And go for game. Yep. I could technically keep activating stuff for the point of doing missions, but I know this guy does not want to sit here when he knows he's already going to lose. What was that deck? Can I look? That was very interesting, to say the least. Okay. Match history. This guy. Confirm your deck. Wow. Wow. Did he just... What is it? I can't tell if this is toxic or not. Because I see cards like these, and they're all good, but they're just so randomly placed. I really can't tell if this was a toxic deck or not, or if he literally just kind of threw stuff in. And was like, yeah, that's it. Dang, that's tough. That's really tough right there. Oh, notice how I lost to the 2 diamond players? One against everybody else. It's because I'm trash. Okay, well, technically 2 more wins now. And not even technically, just... Well, yeah, 2 wins. I say technically because you can lose and still get the rewards, but... If I wanted to get it as quick as possible, 2 wins would be the fastest way to do it. I mean, that's fine. I want to go second too. So this is also the good thing about going second decks. You will almost guaranteed to go second every single game. So you will always be in your element. When you're doing the first turn decks, you're like, man, if I don't go first, I literally lose, right? And that's just the way it is. With going second decks, everybody wants to go first. Oh, no. I hate Mikanko decks. Well, that was one of the last ones. Oh, Cold by the Grave. Huge pog. Yeah, I think I'm better equipped to face a Mikanko. This is interesting. Why didn't he want to go second then if he's running a Mikanko deck? Maybe he didn't want his stuff to get negated. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know why he wanted to go first. Maybe he's just too used to going first and then he forgot which deck he was playing. He's like, oh shoot, I'm on this deck. Yeah, this is toxic in this event, by the way. Because there's not a ton you can do about stuff like this. But I think I can just barely manage. Fortunately. So I'll fake with this. And then I'll add, my real goal will actually be for you and then you. Yeah. I got it going on up here. I know what I'm doing. Let's just hope he doesn't attach or take my monster. Interesting that I did that one instead. I would have assumed he would want to do the blue one so he could take one of my monster cards. I don't know if that was a misplay or not. Your opponent cannot target Mikanko cards you control with card effects. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. So let's go ahead and... You think he's got Ash? I think so. Maybe not. Okay, let's go ahead and special summon you. You can have that card. You can have that. There you go. Okay, let's do this to add a level 1 ritual. Okay, equip it. Yeah. Okay, that's all fine. What? Wait, what did he do? I run this deck and I forget what all them do. What? I think I do want to technically add this. And then I have a level 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do the level 3. And then let's do level 3. Let's do the level 6. Okay. No, we'll do the level 5. So he'll choose. What does this do? I've never seen this before. Equipped monster cannot be tributed. That's pretty good. Set designated card. Add you. Okay, I can still make this work. I'll have to just do you. Let's keep going with this. Let us actually tribute you and keep on going. I'll just do this. I do want to get rid of that card. Add the designated card to my hand. Let's add this. Okay. Let's do this. I think I can work this out. This. Just have to destroy the spell cards in the back. Do this. Okay. Well, Raigeki would be phenomenal. Unfortunately, it wouldn't work. And I didn't get a single phenomenal. Okay. Actually, it's phenomenal. Okay. I target you, and then I can chain you to this card and one other attack. So I understand why this is good now. Bonk. And then we'll special summon card effect. I guess we'll special summon you. Okay. And I guess I will actually probably put you in attack instead. And then do you. Target one spell and trap on the field and destroy it. This card cannot be destroyed by battle. If either player... It cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay. Your opponent cannot target. Okay. Have to destroy you. That's a little annoying. You can just get that back. Okay. Next. Ritual. I may want to. Okay. I really do just need to draw, honestly. Like, if I could get a Raigeki, that would be pretty phenomenal. Okay, I'll tribute them. Okay. Get you out. Yep. I don't actually know if I can win this. This is interesting because I would need way more back row removal, which is something I don't have a lot. I'm really just hoping I draw into something quite good. That's pretty good, but that's not really what I need. Okay. Unfortunately, that's all I can do. That's really bad. Yikes, because this is gonna just get significantly worse. That's actually really good that he equipped another equipped spell with it. Usually you target the other one or your opponent's monster and equip yours with it. Wow, they allow kaijus? That's kind of crazy. That's very interesting. I was looking, and because I was wanting, or not really wanting, but I was looking if I could do my Mikanko deck in this, and I was like, oh, some of the kaijus you can't do. Alright, whatever. But I assumed some meant all as well. And so apparently this is just a goated deck for doing what you want. Yeah, it's the way it works. I don't think I can win unless I draw Harpy's Feather Duster. And that is the only way I would win. That's tragic, isn't it? Hello, Manic Mouth. How are you today? You can watch me get clapped by this Mikanko deck. Life is hard. Indeed, indeed. I mean, technically, like I could called by the grave something in the graveyard and then negate its effect, but he doesn't have anything in the graveyard. That's tragic. That's very tragic. He's got a prismatic card. He's legally obligated to run the deck. I can't even be mad anymore. He has to. It's in his blood. Yeah, that's annoying. I really do. Is the only out is to draw. Is to draw Harpy's Feather Duster. What? You weren't even equipped with anything. How did you do that? I didn't know that card did that. Okay, well that's an L. Let's just hope I don't run into any more Mikanko decks, and then I think I'll be fine. Okay, let's go back in. Simply go back in. Try again. Restart. Alright. Yeah, that was tragic. I realize I can run that deck because I do have all the cards, but that's kind of toxic. I'm not even gonna lie. I would like to have fun in Yu-Gi-Oh? No way. I would like to have fun and play a deck I usually don't. You know. This guy's a Dark Magician player. I guarantee you. He's just got bait. He's got mad bait. Check this out. First card he plays, Magician Soul. That's not Magician. Oh, Rescue Ace. That's funny. I also played against this deck. Do I stop that? I don't think I do. What do you stop in a Rescue Ace deck? Because I've only played against one once before. And so I kind of don't really know what to negate in a deck like this. Okay, so he placed the trap. I know they do have a ton of back row. Okay, that's a little intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. Three in the back row. That's scary. Okay. So what should I do, huh? Let's do this so he can't yet tell what I'm playing. We'll activate that. Just so he can't tell what I'm playing. Yeah, and he may want to negate this now. Because it is obviously a ritual event, and this can't get a ritual card. By sending to the graveyard, oh, excuse me. Herald of the Arclight. Which I'm now legally obligated to run, because it is prismatic. So he's probably racking his brain. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to happen, because this was, at the end of the day, simply bait. So let's go ahead and chain this then. So now he actually knows what I'm playing, and he must realize that I didn't really need to do that. And then he's got another one. Or does he? What else does he got? If he does have Ash, I do have Called by the Grave. Whoa! That's like, luckily I don't really need that to go off, but that's a good play right there. But that's almost worth it, because not only do I really not need that to go off, he did waste an imperm, and fortunately I still have plays to make. So let's keep doing that. If he's got another negate, just you got it, Chief. But let's go ahead and do this card, and then let's go ahead and do that as well, because either way it's good for me. Like, either one of those could very well make it work. And I just used Diviner of Herald as the fodder. So he's probably like, you know, what's the worst? Or what's the... Okay, so I actually did kind of want him to do that. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bruv. Kind of wanted him to do that. Change all the defense monsters. Yeah. Okay, so let's probably just save that. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, I kind of did want this to go off, but that's fine that it didn't. Because now he's kind of stuck. I'll destroy his back row, and then he can't really attack. Special summon 1, level 2. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I forgot that effect. I may want to do that, and I may want to do that to destroy the back row. Yes, I forgot that when it's tributed, it actually does something. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay. That's interesting that you did that, because now I can do this. Yeah, watch this surrender happening in about 5 seconds. I really wouldn't put it past him. See, this is why this deck can be really cool. Because this is just very interesting that you can do stuff like this. Let's do this for a draw. I'm kind of scared, so let's just put this all the way over to the right. Because you can counter it, and then I can counter your counter. And then now I can do this. And then I think I'm more interested in this. So we'll do that. And then we'll do that. Yep. And let's not negate our own effects. That would be not very cool. So we draw Harpy's Feather Duster. That's what I needed last game. And then I'll draw you. And then I will do this. See, it all works out in the end now. We'll do this. We'll summon you. We'll do that. And then I'll just put you in attack position. Get your effect out to get this back in my hand. That's fine. And I think I'm more worried about the draw. We'll do this. I can't one turn. This deck has no one turn potential, but you know, I can definitely just slowly kill him. So I could technically get this guy out. Let's not. Let's do this. Then let's just go ahead and attack. There's no reason for me to get you out yet. It's the only thing. So I think I would much rather just leave these cards on the field. That, we'll do that, and for now then I'm good. Let's set that and simply pass. Okay, that worked out pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Completely wiped his board. So we'll probably ask the next effect that happens too, just to send him into despair. Okay, let's add one from your graveyard to your hand. Let's go ahead and ash that. Don't want that to happen. And then if he's got called by the grave, you know, that's just the way it works. Okay. I don't actually think this is terrible. Don't actually think this is a terrible card. And then draw one card. Okay, that draw is pretty good, I suppose. But all it is milling and drawing, and this could not be worth it. But knowing everybody else's luck, this is probably the... Okay, maybe it wasn't actually. But this guy just drew the not a great card. We'll put it that way. He drew trash, Gomi, and so I win. That was actually pretty cool. Like, honestly though, like he negated a lot of my stuff, but it doesn't matter. That's another thing too. If you do get the ritual monsters, you can't really negate them with stuff like Ash and Imperm, because then you can go ahead and double back on their effects and then just tribute themselves to do something else. I really didn't want to go first, so This guy is either A, running the Conco, or B, he could even be running my deck. I do prefer going second, but this is not a terrible deck, actually, or a terrible first hand. If this does get Ash, that is a bit of an L, though. So, let's try our luck. Looks like maybe it's not going to. I don't think it will. Okay, nice. I'll put you right there. Yep, do this. Level 1 ritual. We add you. Wait. That's actually a no-go. Because then I have to... Okay. I'm racking my brain here. Okay, I now see what I need to do. I need to do this. I can use Hungry Burger, I guess. Yeah. Let's... No, there's no point. Let's go ahead and do this. Just to get you out. Let me do this. Then... do I want to put these back in my deck? Yeah, I'm okay with putting them back in my deck. That's fine. They're all pretty good cards. I'll put them back in my deck, and then I can do Dynamo. Target one card on the field. Shuffle them both back to your deck. Should be this card. Yeah. Let's just do Imperm. That was probably not optimal. I probably wanted to do it the other way, just so I could also get rid of this card. Yeah. I don't know if I necessarily messed up per se, because as long as this card is still on the field, I'd still get the same effect. But if you have nothing better, obviously you probably just don't want to attack this straight up. But that's fine. I don't know if he's got anything, if he's just frame 1 setting a card. I assume not, but you never know. It's kind of just, I guess, just wait around. I don't know what this guy's thinking about. He's like, oh man, the Cook deck. No. Oh, he's running it too. Let's go. I could do the move. Yeah, actually I will. Because since I do kind of technically know how this deck works, I can't imperm one of the ritual monsters. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Didn't know I could activate that on my own effect. Card or effect that targets a monster on the field. Just a monster. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Maybe tribute you and you, so I could maybe keep you. Let's go ahead and I could special summon the burger, but I don't see a point because if he plays it right, he can wipe me. Oh, and it didn't work because there wasn't a target, so I didn't get the meh. Okay, this is dumb. This game's stupid. I forget how interactions work. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that because now this goes through. It's interesting. No, bro, you could have had it. You could have cooked. I know you could have cooked. Maybe his hand was bad. But it is very... I really did misplay. You could probably have came back from that. I mean, yeah, it just depends on what you drew, but it's pretty easy to come back from. Especially with your deck. I would know, because it is also my deck. Okay, let's just claim our rewards then. And pull. And hopefully we get URs. Only URs. Boom. Nope. Only URs. Boom. Like I said. Only URs every single time. See, check it. Nope. Alright. One more time. Alright. Skip. Only URs. One more time. Boom. UR. Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Let's check this out. Alright, well, I think I'll do one more, and then I think I'll end it there. Just as kind of a big finale. I don't really care about this, like, at all, but I guess it is pretty cool. What else can you get? You get 300 more at 11,000. Other than that, nothing else is really worth it. Yeah, I'll do one more and then I'll end it there. I'll try to. I don't know how often I'll do Yu-Gi-Oh, because this is kind of like a one-time thing. I don't really have any goals to rank up, honestly. I could very well just, you know what? Let's try going first. I really do think it's all right either way. Like, straight up, it's all right either way. You can get away with both. But yeah, I don't know how often I'll stream Yu-Gi-Oh, because, you know, I like to keep it fresh. If I play the same deck for too long, you know, it kind of gets boring. And then I don't think anybody has, like, any will to watch people actually just rank up in Master Duel, and they can do it themselves. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. We'll do this. I have no reason to play that card. Let's do this. Let's, I guess... that's kind of tough. I don't have the right... I don't even have a ritual card, so I would probably want a ritual card. Okay, let's try that. Let's go ahead and... It's honestly terrible. I do just kind of want to get him out, though. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have to use you. This is tragic, but it's gonna have to work this way. Let's put you in attack. That's it. That's all I can do. I can technically go into Dynamondo, but I don't think I will. Okay. You know, it is what it is. Also, I keep placing cards in the far left and right slot. I need to not do that. Oh, I mean, technically, I only need one open for something like this, right? Oh, I never noticed that they had the little pendulum symbol right there. That's kind of neat, actually. But yeah, I should really start putting these in the middle of 3. What is this? You must also... What? Oh, Blackluster Soldier. Interesting. Very interesting. I guess it is a ritual monster. The original Blackluster Soldier. So, yeah, I can English. It's the Blackluster Soldier. Oh no. I drink some water. No. Cure my lisp totally. Oh my gosh. And he is running both. This guy can't choose. Okay. It's really interesting. I've never seen this card before. And if you do, yep, your opponent cannot activate. Oh, that's pretty bad. Because I kind of want to activate my effects during the battle phase. Targets this card. Yikes. Okay. This is bad. This is bad. That effect is bad. Bad news. I would really prefer to want to do my effects during the battle phase. That's terrible. That's honestly terrible. Okay. I know it's not gonna work, but please work. Yeah, it doesn't work. This is tragic. I can't activate this. Cheater! No. Judge. This guy's cheating. I don't like this card. It counters my card. Come on, attack him. What are you so afraid of? Excuse me? Oh my gosh. That's broken. Wow. Okay. Oh, and I'm dead. Oh, okay. Wow. That's interesting. I can't be mad. I am, but you know, I understand. I understand this. Wow, of course. Wow. Wow. I'm just saying, of course he's got stuff like this. Okay, this guy does not go outside. Oh, wow. And not... Look at all these... Okay, that was a ritual. I can't even say anything. Sorry. Dude, that's toxic. Holy, that's toxic. He drew literally the best hand he ever could have done. Yeah. He had the hand. He actually just had the hand to just completely demolish me. Okay, well, good last game. Good last game, guys. That was great. Good hustle today out there. Yes, sir. Okay, yeah, that was the cook deck, guys. Next time I'll do... Oh, it's even got an animation. Oh my gosh, he styled on me. Oh my goodness. Okay, next Yu-Gi-Oh will probably be when I finish the Vanquish Soul deck. Unfortunately, I'm nowhere even close to finishing it. Not even a pity mission either. Game's just like, you suck. I will show you how close I am to completing my Vanquish Soul deck. Where is it? There it is. I'm about this close. So, not happening anytime soon. I'm sorry to say, this ain't happening anytime soon. Unless I lay money in this game. Unless I pull out the ultimate card in this game, the credit card, then I will be nowhere even close. That's ridiculous that they're all URs. It is quite tragic. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, but yeah, I'll probably do a video when I finish this deck, and yeah, I'll do this in 2 months. Yep. All right. Well, that was a very interesting video, but you know what? It is what it is. We cooked, we got cooked. That's the way Yu-Gi-Oh works. But yeah, I'll probably try and do Inscription tomorrow, so look forward to that. And besides all that, yeah, I'll